time is now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to NUFC Talk Radio. Now we are live for the instant match reaction. Newcastle United drawing 1-1 against PSG in France, and what a performance! What a performance! If I may say, how does it happen where you play the way you play in the first half, wide open, and of course at the end of the game where you deserve to win, because Newcastle United deserved to win over there away. How does it happen? We don't know, but at the end of the day, you'll have your say. You can call us now 0191-916-8864. We'll get the calls in and answer as we go. To me, the man of the match was Dan Burn. And again, it's not because I had a 2-hour conversation with his dad, Dave, this past weekend. And he, took some of the so-called bedwetters to task. And, I got my ear pulled, to say the least, with Dave. Wonderful lad, by the way. And his wonderful lass, wife, I'm assuming, they were there. And it puts things into perspective when you listen to some things that, obviously people, insights, if you will, puts things into perspective. But Burn, to me tonight, he was our lifesaver. Every throw-in, every cross, whatever, he was the first man to head. He was the pivot. He put his head on everything. And actually, we did have a few opportunities. Even Walter Mata should have scored tonight. A few headers, or should have connected, should have made the goalkeeper work at least. And of course, my boy Harvey Barnes wasn't sharp tonight. And surprisingly, because it is a surprise, Gordon had a great game coming off the bench. So a lot of things happened at the end of the game where we could have won this game once again, and it didn't work out. However, we went away, and you've got to say this, it is a good point. It is a good point away. Not to sound too happy-clappy, to be fair. It's weird how we can go ups and downs like the first half. But I'm pretty sure what the first half was. It was basically, we had to get over the atmosphere. We had to get over the entrance. We had to get over the ultras. We had to get over all of that in the air. And of course, PSG, they were going to start the game, very, very intense. They cut us up. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There was no doubt about it. They sliced us up. It wasn't a penalty, though. That was not a penalty. And the referee was absolutely shocking tonight. And they certainly are such a good team. They don't need help like they got tonight, especially in the first half by the referee. He was absolutely shocking. So Newcastle United were battling uphill, if you will, the whole game. We're going to get into the phone line, of course, because we already got someone there waiting. But Mighty Wayne, what are your thoughts on the game?
Well, basically, we are not really genuinely, sincerely, veritably, certainly, undoubtedly, authentically, thoroughly, completely, fully, properly, soundly, absolutely, totally, quite entirely, downright knackered. Are we?
We were in the first half.
As
we were
a
in the first
certain
half.
person put in the chat early on in the script.
I did. Not much as far as really. We were knackered, to be fair, in the first part of the game, and it was shocking to see how we turned things around. But what is your overall take on the game then?
Listen, I am absolutely delighted to be proven wrong. I said at the start, if we put that team out and go and win 4-0. There'll be no one happier than me, because it has proven to be the case that you can put these players in and we don't fall apart, although it looked like at one stage, well, we absolutely were falling apart. Just what a job they've done. What a job they've done. Hats off to every one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, go on, sorry.
You're saying Dan was man of the match. I would never argue with that. But for me, I thought Willock and Ramsey were
They were great.
outstanding. The worst
They
of
were
the
great.
three was Denali tonight.
Word to
And
anyway, we're gonna
you
get.
know, but I don't think I would give anyone on the pitch less than sort of
But so
seven or eight.
there's no need to say the worst of the three because that's your agenda coming out. There's no need to say that.
What's my
If they
agenda?
weren't if they're not below whatever score you just gave them, you know what I mean. So anyway, thank you to Marty for becoming a member earlier on the live match commentary, as well as Lee McFarlane. Appreciate all of you out there. Please hit the join button, become a member, and get exclusive content. We are now that we're going into this radio phase, we have to bring in a lot of shows. So a lot of those will be every new show that we bring back or in are going to be member only. So if you want to watch them, if you want to listen to them, you can listen to them live, of course, on NUFCTalkRadio.com or NUFCRadio.com or wherever you can listen to radio digitally. But most importantly, in your car, in Tyneside, in Newcastle. As long as you are in Newcastle, anywhere in Newcastle, you will be able to listen to us by simply looking on DAB, on your DAB radio, NUFC Talk Radio, and you'll be able to listen to us as of February 1st. And also, you can call us now and have your say, 0191-916-8864. Andy Bell calling us now from the Toon. Andy, how are you, mate?
I'm good, guys.
Hey.
What a
turnaround.
A game to look at and go, well, this game of two halves. I'm screaming at the screen for the first 20 minutes. And the main thing that we're focusing on is we keep giving the ball away, the referee's decisions, etc. But we're also looking at Nick Valdemar not keeping the ball, etc., etc. If ever there's an example of a team and individuals can have a game of two halves, that's an example, because Nick Valdemar, as much as there was issues with him in the second half, in my opinion, his game raised so much in the second half. I think the team started getting around him. We started linking up with them. We started being a threat. And PSG did not like it. We bullied them in the second half, in my opinion. And it was such a shame that we didn't have Bruno in the team, so to speak, in that moment, though, because I think we probably could have won the game. But we don't do things easily, do we, Chris? I mean, you've been on this journey for, 15 years now, and it's never easy. After that first 20 minutes, I'm cuddling the kid, trying to get him to sleep, and I'm going, this is going to be a long night. And then that second half comes out. So, look, it's a positive. And look at the draw we're potentially going to get. It's not the worst in the world.
No, the draw is going to be good, which, by the way, we're going to have the draw live Friday at 11 a.m. UK. Live here, we're going to be doing the draw of that one. And so stay tuned for that. I mean, we could have won at the end of the game. It didn't happen, but at the end of the day, you know, this game was very difficult, and it proved to be that in the beginning of the game.
It was encouraging to see Gordon do what we know he can do. You know, you ran Marquinhos a good few times and showed his pace. He kept the ball in on one occasion, and we created a chance. But there was too many opportunities for me where Valdemar didn't hold the ball up, and we conceded a chance. And I'm screaming for Wissa to get on. And I honestly think when Wissa came on, the chance that Harvey Barnes gets at the end that he hits the ball with, I don't think he gets if Valdemar's on the pitch, just simply down to the structure that we've got. I don't know about you guys, but I truly, honestly think that if Valdemar is going to be an instrumental impact in this team in the years to come, we're going to have to be a little bit more flexible with the system, because the 4-3-3 just doesn't work with him at the top of the pitch, because as much as he's running his heart out, it's not quick enough. You're not pressing enough. You're trying to, but you're not doing it quick enough. The players are too quick nowadays for you to, you know, look, mate, I find it hard to find the words at this moment in time, because this is the first time in my life, and Wynn's life, you know, the long, long life, century life that he's had, that we are going to go to a knockout Champions League game.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I mean, no better words spoken there. None of us have really seen that, and but you know, things are turning around for Newcastle United slowly but surely, and But you also have to say this manager is in charge, so it is happening under him.
Pope needs credit, by the way. First 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, well that was a massive save, no doubt about that. Yeah, you're right. Andy, thank you for calling us, mate. Appreciate you. Lovely,
all the best, guys. Take
fish
care,
and chips
everybody.
we had, by the way.
And all the best watching.
Cheers, Andy.
Take care.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. That was Andy Bale there. Call us now, folks, and have your say. 0191-916-8864. All Newcastle United fans, call in right now and have your say. We're going to get as many calls as we can. No bias. They simply come in in the order they come in, and we answer.
I do hope that this is not going to be the message of the day.
Well, that's Rockstar.
And this,
right there,
this is from Rockstar, who were met in Bally's.
We met Rockstar, exactly. We met
and he's saying PSG weren't very good, shall we say.
They were crap, he's saying. However, that doesn't mean what you're thinking, though. It might, but it doesn't necessarily. You might say that, they were crap and we made them look like crap.
They were absolutely excellent.
They weren't crap. That's true. Because in the first half, we were getting sliced up like a turkey for Christmas, and it was shocking. Richie from Newcastle calling us now. Richie, how are you, mate?
Hey, Rich.
Hello. I'm very well, and how are you?
Never
proper right now, man. But at first we were knackered, man.
Well, put it one way, like before the kickoff, I'm not gonna lie. As usually, I'm very positive. But
you were upset.
Today, I was extremely, really negative. But the proved us wrong, which I'm over the moon with. Over the moon, because that was the second half in particular was just unbelievable. We were the better team, in my opinion, second half, and we looked as though out of the two teams, we were going to go on and win that game. I think overall, we were the better team second half by quite a bit.
I think we deserved to win at the end of the game. But then again, if you count the first half for them, then we probably all deserve to go home with a draw. But how different could it have been if Pope doesn't save that goal?
No. But do you not think the referee was a bit of a joke tonight? And VAR as well.
Yes,
I mean, they didn't give with nothing at all. Nothing. It was actually embarrassing to watch.
Oh, they don't have to
and annoying.
The thing is,
very annoying.
The thing is, they don't have to give us anything, but they certainly don't have to give the other team anything either, because they were
exactly. I mean, it hit off their handball first. So how can you give it how if it was a handball for one, how wasn't it a handball for the other? I didn't get it. I don't get it. But I think Willock had a brilliant game today. I think he was outstanding. I was pleased to actually see him play well, because I haven't been able to say that about him for a long time. And he was outstanding today. I really liked him.
True, very true.
And Ramsey, I thought. What do you think of Ramsey's performance?
Before that, though, before that, thank you, Ian Fleming, for the super chat. There it says if we win, what is PO? We win the playoffs. We play Barca or Man City in the last 16. Yeah, well, that's going to be not good. But PSG are in the same boat, but they do got a better squad, to be fair. But go on, Richie. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Ramsey had a good game as well, but he was giving the ball away. If you watch that replay again, he gave the ball away a few times, and we're just lucky that an outcome of it, because if it had of, everyone would have been going mental with him, So we got lucky on that score, but overall he did play well. I like these pace, He had a bit pace about him, but I think Howe set up to have pace. And for me, I don't understand why he didn't have Wissa on at the beginning, because he's got the pace and he could have kept up with him all. Whereas Baltimore has got no pace at all. And for me, he's already not holding the ball up. But if you want pace and you want someone running on your crosses and so on, then you want Wissa on instead of him. That's my personal opinion on that one,
Yeah, but bear in mind, Wissa had started the previous two games as well.
I do get that, but I think if you're a Premier League player, you should be fit enough to play 3 games in a row. I mean, look at Bruno. How many games does he play? How many does he have? So You know, like for me, that doesn't work. I think 3 games you should be entitled to play, like, in my opinion.
But the 3 then turns into 6, into 8 and the 9.
Well, I don't know.
You know,
I personally would
and
play
bear
them,
in
like,
mind,
personally, like, that's just my personal opinion.
Wissa still isn't fully fit yet. Fully match fit.
That is nonsense, by the way. That is absolutely nonsense, bro. It's nonsense.
Well, let's just pretend he's not, right? Well, surely then you play him, you start him then, didn't you? Like, keep him to build up his fitness.
They're all fit, man.
You know?
I think Eddie Howe doesn't believe that he believes that he needs to rest them. You know, he needs to play 50 minutes here and there, blah, 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 and just kind of do that, or 60 minutes, 70 minutes, whatever. We'll see if he continues doing that because Osula's coming back, or he's back, actually. How long, you know, will he take to get match fit now? You know, so by using Wynn's logic, we need to win. By next year, Osula's going to be match fit. So, anyways, Richie, thank you for calling us, mate. Appreciate you.
Yes, Rich.
Okay, no bother. Take care, lads. Ta-ra.
If Wynn's smiling, I'm smiling. Well, I'm smiling, bunny lad. I'm smiling.
Yeah, but the question is, where did we go from that? It's a crazy performance. We got another caller on the line, Chris from London. Chris, how are you, mate?
Hello, lads. I kind of missed the first half of the game, but I did listen to what Wynn was saying. It wasn't a bad performance, to be fair, but your mate, or your idol, Chris, he didn't really do much, did he? And unfortunately, it's not just him, it's both at the moment. Like, I think someone had a right point the other day that we signed a number 10, or no, number 9, and we signed a left winger because that's what Visser was when he was playing for Brentford. So
no, Visser wasn't.
I'll give the boys credit, though. They did a lot of good today. Fair enough, they missed a couple of chances at the end because I did actually watch the second half. I was very surprised he went with 3 at the back, though.
Well, it worked.
Well, yeah. Well, it certainly worked. It certainly worked. I was to see Byrne come back, and to me he was most important player. To be fair, just for the little things that he did, and obviously he had an assist to tie the game. But I was surprised. But yeah, I mean that back 3 has worked. It worked against Arsenal when we used it properly. It worked tonight. And
well, yeah. I was very shocked, Chris, because I thought that going with a back 3 would pin us in, like, because you know how good PSG are and what they have up front. But it did all right. It's just, I think the biggest problem was in the first half, the outlay to Voldemort, he couldn't hold the ball up. He couldn't header the ball. I don't blame him because in the day the manager chose to play him. The second half, it was really good. Like, you know what I mean? Pope kept us in the game. Do you think that at any point in Eddie Howe's head, he'd think, could I bring in a few more players while the window's still open to help us push? Because Karabag and no pushover, and Monaco, they got was it Balogun, the guy that played for Arsenal? He scores a lot of goals.
The American guy. The American guy.
Yeah. Well, he's English, but then he went to become American. Yeah. But yeah, I just think that obviously it would help if we got a couple of fresh faces in. Because if you're going to play that system we played in the first half, we ain't got any. Willett did a good job, but we ain't got any number 10s.
Yeah, no.
Just interrupt you for a minute there, Andy Barwick. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat there. It's definitely confirmed now. Monaco or Karabag, and if we beat them, it's Barcelona or Chelsea. So that's what we're just.
No, it's Barcelona and Man City. It's on Sky Sports.
Tomorrow's draw will determine whether we play Monaco or Karabag.
Yeah, Win. It's on Sky Sports, mate. It's Barcelona or Man City.
Oh, right. So, Andy, you're wrong then. Oh, somebody's wrong anyway. Barcelona or Man City, according to Sky Sports.
Well, either
way, anyway, it's not going to be easy. Put it like that.
No, it's not going to be easy at all.
Well, to be fair, mate, this is the thing I got about us trying to get someone in, Win, because we got a front line and they did good. Well, Willock obviously got the goal off of Dan Burn, but I fear for us in the later rounds because there is no real threat apart from Harvey Barnes, and he missed an open opportunity today. So, and credit for us getting to the last 32. That's an achievement itself, because I didn't think we were going to get through at all after the last two performances before we won against PSV. I thought we were in trouble. But I think we need a little bit more. Look what Villa did. They went and got in Asensio and Rashford on loan. And then I watched Eddie Howe the other day win. I'm trying to make sense of it. He said that the reason why we don't get loans is because no team wants to help us. So does that mean he's only after Premier League players?
Well, the thing, I think that was a very poor excuse from him. It's just simply not true. It's just simply not true.
Do you get what I'm saying, though, Win? Because that generally means that he's not looking at going abroad and getting some loans in, because they won't not help us.
But the thing is,
first of all, right now it's not his job. It's up to the DOF and the scouting team.
Well, hold on.
To identify potential.
Hold on, Win. I don't want to interrupt you, mate, and I'm trying to be as nice as possible. But Chris stated the other day when he spoke to the director of football, it is down to Eddie Howe who comes in.
Well, however you want to take
he
it.
Has the final say.
So what do you want about then? So Wayne, what do you say? What do you? Are you?
What I'm saying is, has Ross Wilson gone to Eddie Howe and said, "Look, we can get this player on loan. We can get this player on loan."
But well, first of all, Eddie Howe has said. Eddie Howe has come out in the press conference and said that basically no other clubs are willing to help us, so we're not going to get any loanies. So that in itself, he's talking about loanies. That's not a good excuse. I mean, it isn't, because you don't have to wait for the team to help you. It's not their jobs to help you. Aston Villa don't need anybody help them. They're going to get Wolves are getting signings. You know what I mean? So you don't have to wait for people to help you. Matter of fact, why are you waiting on that? And second of all, Eddie Howe has the final say on any player that we sign. Russ Wilson said it in front of me, to me. So, you know, it's and other people as well.
The only reason why I bring that up, mate, is because I like what we're doing in the Champions League, but what we're doing in the Champions League is forfeiting the league position. And this may be the only European football we have for the next 2 years.
Well, hopefully.
A lot of teams are buying players. Chelsea have bought players. Liverpool bringing in new defenders. So if they carry on with their form and then look at the other teams at the moment, we may not even get in the top 8, mate. And that's realistic, because if you look at our next 8 games, unless something magically happens and we start putting our firing boots on, mate, we could end up being 14th by the time it gets to the end of February.
Well, it's nice to hear you on a night like this. It's lovely to hear you as positive as ever.
Well, it is true. It is true.
Well, no. See, that's your agenda. I said I'm good what we're doing in Europe, but the fact is, reality is going to hit in at some point, and we still got to worry about the league.
You keep on waiting for this
reality. You know how many games we got win in January? Yeah.
Yeah.
How many have we got left? How many have we got in January? How many games have we got in February?
In February, well, with the two we've got now in the Champions League, that'll be 9 altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So you do not think that's going to put a lot of strain on the club? We're going to get some bad results. Well, because we don't have the extra players coming in to help.
Let's not assume.
We'll have to see. Chris, thank you for calling us, mate. Appreciate you. We'll talk soon.
Got a load of super chats.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Cheers, buddy. See ya. Let's go with some super chats real quick, and because we got a lot of them. Let me see here.
Andy's with his
go on.
Andy Bell saying, if I'd mentioned the ref, I would have got banned.
There you go.
And Asula is saying, what do you think about Ramsey? Looks like a good fit for our mid. Miley and Hall just special, running out the superlatives for those two. I don't disagree with any of that.
Thank you, Olusula.
Olusula. And we've got Andy Bell back in again, breaking his bank account. Shout out Michael. I think he's great on comms and a fellow Blythe lad. He's from Blythe, you know. Well done, mate.
Right, there you go.
We got Steve now in County Durham, Rockstar, calling us now.
Oh,
and he wants to clarify. he wants to clarify. Well, first of all, Steve, we need you to clarify a statement that you made, because Win is losing his mind that you said PSG were crap. He thinks you're trying to take away from tonight's performance from our team.
Absolutely not. We had them on the run. We had them panicking.
There you go.
Didn't we?
In the second half, certainly.
In the second half, yeah. Well, exactly.
Oh, get away, man! In the first half, there was
no. In the first,
left to right. They didn't know what to do, man. We had them, man.
Well, I think we're gonna have to disagree on that, because
listen, Stevie baby, can I just stop you for a second, because we've got Martin here, the Mancunian way, saying he's celebrating 1 month of membership. Thanks for that, Martin. But he says we don't have City at all. City, because he's a City podcaster, they've got Madrid, Benfica, Bordeaux, or Inter. So I think we
will figure that out when we
had the super chat in early doors from Andrew Barwick. I think he's right, and it's what I had as well. We get either Barcelona or Chelsea.
Either way, we're going to provide.
That man. Listen, either way, we had them on the run.
We certainly did, sir.
In Europe. No, they're not. We played absolutely brilliant. We just didn't take our chances when we got them. They had some chances. They were kicking it out of the bar. They were playing rugby. They were awful. We had them. We could play anyone and beat anyone on the day, because them lads are up for it and they know how to play.
Well,
that's my boy.
That's exactly what happened in this particular game, of course. It is confirmed now, because Ward Craig Hope, who we also met with Mighty Win, because he wanted to meet Craig Hope, his idol. So I said, come on, mate, I'll take you to meet Craig Hope. Don't worry, I got you. He's saying now that Newcastle's route now is playoffs with Monaco or Karabakh, and the last 16 would be Barcelona or Chelsea. So that is confirmed. And either way, listen, last 16 is always going to be a toughie. But we got to make it there. So we got to beat either Monaco, which is going to be a tough one, the Bruno Derby, or Karabakh. And I hope that's in the bag anyway, if we go against Karabakh. But anyway, Steve, last thoughts, mate.
Last thoughts, my concern is the amount of games. Really concerned. We should have got players in. Eddie said before January. He said long before January, when the press asked what are you going to do in January, and he said it'll depend on injuries. We've got injuries and we haven't brought anyone in. That's my concern. That's my biggest concern now. We're all going into all these games.
Yeah, that's a fair concern. Steve, thank you, mate, and nice to meet you, by the way, in the Toon. Appreciate you, mate. Having good drinks. Lovely.
Absolutely.
Lovely, mate.
Stevie.
Have a great time.
Good that you didn't come for dinner.
Oh, you didn't invite me, did you? Oh, did you invite me? Did he invite us?
I don't think we've been invited for dinner, no.
I would have made that because
I think she's just saying because you're such a fat person that you'd probably eat out of house and home.
We're going to be going on radio and he's fat shaming people, man. It's unbelievable, this guy. He doesn't get it, man. He will never get it. Anyway, Steve, next time I go, you better have the balloon bread ready. I'll be right there to eat all that up, man. Don't worry. Cheers, buddy. Cheers. Right. Take care.
Cheers, man.
See you, mate. See ya. That was Steve right there. Call us now and have your say, folks. A lot of people trying to call. It's first come, first serve. So call us now, 019191688864. Thank you for all the super chats out there. Thank you very much indeed. Don't forget to hit the join button and become a member so that that way you can enjoy as many shows as all the shows that we put out. A lot of people talking about the great performance. What a strange game, says Fabian Hunter. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good comments. Some people are not too happy. Warren Denning calling us now. Warren, how are you, mate?
Hello, me old cook sparrows. What?
Watch your language.
What?
Other than that, go on.
No, cock sparrow, it's not language, mate. I say the first half was a bit roll out the barrel. I saw the second half. Was a bit knees up mother brain.
Get in, was it? You're out your
How's
mind,
about
man.
it, Inoy? Bloody marvellous, I say.
That's not
Anyways.
a bad Cockney accent at all, there was.
Go on, then go on.
Well,
What do you think about the
What
game?
did you think of tonight?
We can
That's
take them off, man. The Cockney rejects, man. What's he talking about? What's he talking about, that fella?
Well, what's your take? Let's hear your take. Never mind his take.
Well, he was set up exactly the way we wanted to win. It was great. Straight at the back, the two wing backs, two young lads, you know what I mean? Full of jizz, you know what I mean? Just whizzing up the... Oh, brilliant, man. It was just spot on. We took the game to them in the second half, and that's what I loved. The confidence was growing, and it was just mint.
Were you a bit worried in the first 20 minutes? Because I know I was.
Well, they did look a bit sharp,
a bit
but they were
tasty,
cocky
weren't they?
sharp. And I think that's what gets me. Is like, you know, when you get cocky teams like that, who know they can play really well and that, you know, if you just sort them out a bit, and you know what I mean, knock them about, they're starting like, you know what I mean, go ooh. You know what I mean?
To be fair, I didn't think we could get near them to knock them out in the first 20 minutes because they were chasing shadows.
It was criminal in the first. It was.
They were they were pretty nippy, and
I just thought it was
that's
really
funny
impressive.
it's like the ball sticks to the feet. It's like a video game. They like kick a ball and it stops at the feet dead. Anything, you know what I mean? It's all quite remarkable, but at the same time, we're good at them, and that's all we can ask, innit? You know what I mean? It's mint.
Yeah, I
that
agree.
was what impressed me. That we're stuck at it, and then, as you've just said there, gradually we gained a bit of confidence, and confidence is so important in this game. And when we've done it the first couple of times, the belief seemed to go through the team, saying, "Look, we can do this, man. We can do it." And it just built until towards the end of the game, we were all over them. Especially after the subs.
Certainly, yeah. You see, you know, it's like you say, confidence breeds confidence, and you've just got to get a few things right, and then you know what I mean. You can take it up from there. But I thought, and I said before this, you know, I said Willock, he's been coming on like the last 3 or 4 games. Just, you know, I can see him picking up his
not so
pace.
much the last 2, but the 2 before that.
He was quick, wasn't he was quick, and he was you know what I mean, responsive, like as in like Baltimore that just takes with half an hour before he decides what to do, and then it's too late. But at least he was picking up the impetus, you know, and coming in late and getting that head. That was brilliant.
Yeah, very well. Warren, thank you for calling us, mate. Appreciate you always, your input as well, and everything that you do for the channel. Appreciate
and
you.
we love you.
Me cock sparrows who would be what.
See you later, mate.
Right,
Take care. Take care. That was Warren Denton there calling us. Call us now, folks, and have your say. This is your match reaction. All fans get to have their say, and we are live on NUFC Talk on YouTube, and also on every online radio directory. And we are going to be live on DAB in Newcastle upon Tyne. It's February 1st. The deal kicks in. And we're going to be live for an approximate amount of 600,000 people daily that we can reach via radio. So there you go, mate. Call us now and have your say. 0191-916-8864. A lot of people excited.
Our Kelsey is as confused as everybody else. He's saying, "Who we got next? Nobody knows." Well, we do know it. Karabag or Monaco, and if we beat them, it's Chelsea or Barcelona.
Yeah, and I'm not falling asleep, John Carter. I don't know why he was saying that, but I'm not falling asleep at all. Let's go with some comments here that we've been starring since the beginning of the show. Gavin Fuller, we are the only English team outside of the top 8. Says Gavin Fuller. Steve says it's football. It takes 2 to make a game. Says Chris. Toon 1893 says, why did we not throw our forwards on to try everything to win? A loss or a draw makes no difference, says Toon there. Well, true. There's no other way about it, to be honest. That's pretty true. We could have done that easily. And actually, I thought and Walter Matter was upset. He wanted to stay on to get an opportunity. And two strikers could have done a difference. Who knows? Steve now calling us. Steve, how are you?
I'm okay, mate. How we doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
Absolutely fantastic result for us, really.
Oh, let's rock the tune, man.
Could have won it. Could have won it, but after the first half, going behind, I thought, oh, here we go. Are we going to concede more? But I think we gritted our teeth, and I think we were very lucky, really, a couple of times. But the second half was different game from the first half, and we just unlucky. We just couldn't get that goal.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, the two shots that were poor, and I think we should have had a penalty as well.
Yeah,
and it's the old story. We kind of finished with dinner.
We're still through. We still qualified.
Indeed.
Well, that is true. That is true.
First time in my lifetime.
At one point, we could have gone either way. We were ninth. We were eighth and ninth.
Yeah.
And yeah. And whoever scored could have gone through. But the other results forced us down to 11th, but we're still in there.
Yeah, we're 12th now. But that'll do. Yep.
That's it. So at the end of the day, we're in there. We got the qualifying. We got we got to do a playoff. But if we get the right team, we'll be into that last 16. And
damn right.
You never know after that.
Listen, when it's knockout football, it's a different kettle of fish. Home and away makes it different.
We look at Bodo Glint. They were only 3 points up to the last time they played. They beat Man City and they won today, and they got into the playoff. So any team can make something.
Yeah. Well, you're right about that. Anything
for grabs.
Anything can happen.
That's
it, mate. Steve, thank you, mate. Appreciate you for calling us, buddy.
Cheers, bud.
That's okay. Thanks, Chris. See you there.
See you later.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much for that one. Some people trying to give us a call. Give us a call again. And first come, first serve. Don't get upset if we don't answer your call in time. 0191-916-8864. Newcastle United drawing away in Paris against Paris Saint-Germain. And playing really good. We deserve to win at the end. And Harvey Barnes broke my heart at the end. Yeah, I mean, he's got the right to miss ones every year, so it's kind of has the right to miss one opportunity a year. That's that's not a big deal, but it's still a very, very important one. And Gordon shocked me as a sub. He played good. Probably one of the best games he's played really all season. He was very, very, very
excellent,
very good. He had a shot as well that the goalkeeper stopped. It was a very good performance on his end. And I think once again, though, people are so unfair with Tonali, including you and everybody with the narrative. It's insane. Terry Bilton says, really proud of the team tonight. All played well. Could have won it. Exactly. Steve Waldo, 3 center halves were tremendous. Exactly. Dan Burn, man of the match, in my opinion. He was excellent. He was excellent. All the way from Washington now, RG Fox calling us. RG, how are you, mate?
Hey, RG.
Not so bad, lads. How are you doing?
Well,
doing great, man.
Very
doing
well
great.
after that, tonight.
Well, you put a smile on my face and all. Listen, when you play a team like PSG, they're a cracking side, by the way. They didn't get us wrong. They won at the best tonight, but we started to play. What happened to the referee? The referee was nuts, wasn't he? You know what I mean? And yeah,
he was bad.
I think we did a cracking job tonight.
an absolute amazing job tonight. The lads played out their skin. And it put a smile on my face, which I haven't had for quite a while, watching the lads. And so that's brought me back to some good times, you know.
Exactly.
Don't get us wrong. It's you know, little things can change our moods, you know. We can say this and that about the club, and we can go deep, and we haven't got this, and we haven't got that. It doesn't matter. But a performance like that tonight, hey, that makes us happy. You know what I mean? And the reckon we'll get to Monaco or Karabag. We had a man get to Karabag because while Youngin lives in Baku, the only thing is, I'll guarantee you, he'll say, bring his 90 pounds worth of bacon and sausage, Youngin.
That's funny.
Well, I'm praying for Karabag because I've never been to.
Aye.
But you're not going
Azerbaijan, so
and you're not going either, so it's pointless.
Azerbaijan, Baku's it's a lovely place, you know.
Well, you'll be going with no ticket. Just going and say stand outside the ground.
No, they'll not sell them.
They'll not sell out, but their stadium is like 10 people, man. They'll sell out, trust me.
No, it's the Olympic Stadium, man.
Either way,
the only where the played the
got a super chat here from.
I think it was Olympic Stadium. Was it the European Stadium or something like that? Wasn't it?
Yeah. It was built for the Olympics.
Aye.
So what they're saying? What's the
these lads must be? You must be happy with I thought Ramsey had a fantastic game today.
So did I.
You know what I mean? We've seen him come on, counter everybody's, you know, oh, he's not a what clever. But in the last 4 games, that lad's come on a grand style now. And his game today was, he was delightful. He was delightful, a great player.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Oh yeah, Ramsey was unbelievable.
Who was your man of the match?
Exactly. My man of the match actually was a strange inflection. I thought that Elanga in his play was much more positive, and don't get us wrong, he wasn't the best player on the pitch, but he started to enjoy his game, and that's what I like to see. I didn't want to knock any Newcastle player, but I like to see lads, because he's been annihilated by people saying, oh, this and this. His recovery at a couple of tackles was unbelievable. I thought the kid was starting to play excellent.
Right, well, let's hope it continues.
So do I.
There you go. And by the way, Byrne confirmed man of the match tonight, so they did give it to him, and as I expected. So there you go. RG, thank you for calling.
Wait, Byrne was superb tonight. I mean, you could tell we're missing the lad, and that's with a massive heart. And even though there's a lot of people think, oh, is he that good? He is that good, actually. Dan Byrne is that good. He was phenomenal. Chio was excellent. Botman, superb. But for me, I loved the way Elanga showed spirit in that team.
Oh, was very good. Everybody was really good in the second half, especially. RG, thank you for calling us, buddy.
Yes. All the best.
Cheers, mate.
All the best.
Cheers. Have a good one. Call us now. Have your say, folks. 0191 916 8864. Call us and have your say. Man, what a show! What a show it was during the game, to say the least. A reminder for you that we will be live on Friday with the Carabao Cup live draw on YouTube, on the YouTube side of things, of course on the radio as well. And yeah, that's gonna be interesting one to see where everybody finishes up, to say the least. And yeah, we got more comments here right now. Well, super chats there. Okay, go on. Yeah, we'll go on to
super chats. We've got Tony putting a damper on it, saying we're not qualified. We're in a playoff to qualify. Listen, we've qualified from the league stage, right? Any way you want to. And what I was saying, and it's an interesting question because he's saying, what's the radio station's frequency? Well, the point is, it's on DAB.
On DAB, so there's no, yeah.
So that isn't a frequent, we can't say, tune into 94.7 or anything like that.
And your DAB, all you got to do is look for NUFC Talk Radio. You'll be able to do that, and then you can simply find it that way.
And I think it's local channel 18, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. But you've got to get into the right directory. But if you've got DAB on your car, you'll know how to do that. But
you'll definitely
look for NUFC Talk TV.
And for any instructions, anything like that, visit our website, NUFC Talk Radio.
Get you there straight away.
NUFC Talk Radio. And it will tell you as well, listen live, and all the ways you can listen, you will see it there. So you can you're going to be able to tell your smart speaker, Alexa, play NUFC Talk Radio, or whatever you name your smart speaker, and then you're going to be able to listen to us that way as well. Again, we're going live on DAB as of February 1st across Newcastle, Gateshead, and North and South Tyneside. Our signal will also be able to reach into the southern Northumberland and extends westwards as far as Corbridge, covering nearly 600,000 people in total per day. So it's a pretty good start for us. Again, most modern DAB radios will automatically pick up NUFC Talk Radio. If it doesn't appear, simply place the auto tune or auto scan button on your radio to retune. If your digital radio doesn't have a dedicated button for this, no problem. Just press the menu button, scroll through the options until you find auto tune and auto scan in there on, and you'll be able to, of course, find it. However, it's easy, but all instructions on the website, and you can also listen live on the website as well. So you got many ways you can never miss it. So thank you very much. And Rockstar Super Chat. Obviously, new players just need to be edgy.
Ready.
There you go. Good stuff. More comments. Call us now, folks, and have your say. 0191-916-8864. Call us now and have your say. Make sure when you're watching, you're up to date and you're on the latest. You're watching live. That will tell you when we have a caller, when somebody hangs up and whatnot. So you'll be able to be synced with everybody else. So call us now, 0191-916-8864. About 10 minutes left on the show, ladies and gents. War Captain Bruno, clubs should be allowed to register official complaints afterwards if they feel there was a consistently poor decisions in one game. Maybe they can. Now, so you can put complaints. There's nothing stopping you from that, but the fact that they'll do anything about it is it's another conversation. Stephen Howe says, your agenda, Derek, is that you have a bias against both Botman and Tonali. There you go.
Right, there you go.
Super chats there. Iris says,
just because Chris says I've got an agenda doesn't mean I've got an agenda.
People see it, man. Iris, will it be coming to the States? Not as of now. We've thought about it. We talked about it, but not as of now. So anybody in the States, you can listen to the radio. Simply go to nufctalkradio.com. You can listen to us live there. You can go to any, you can on Tuner. You can listen to us on radio.net. You can listen to us on radioplug.uk. You can listen to all over the place. Radio Garden. You can listen to us all over the place online. So there you go. There's going to be no shortage of options of how you to listen to it live. There you go. Another super chat I think came in. Was there? Ashington?
Oh, Ashington.
It's wrong.
Is the wrong turn, County, you go into, but not out.
There you go. Steve Waldo, 3 center halves were tremendous. Paul Wright, very proud of the lads. There you go. Michael there. Well, for me, it's down to players when they cross the line, tuning up and making their passes. But just for bedwetters, a masterclass by Howe. There you go, Michael. We got a new caller calling us now. How are you, mate? What's your name?
It's Chris.
Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Chris from?
From Gosford.
From Gosford. There you go.
Hey.
That's mighty Winsland. And my land now as well, by the way, because I'm a proud member of the Gosford Empire, baby.
You are indeed, Chris. I seen you last week.
You did? Did I meet you?
Yeah, but let's call me Mini Win, shall we?
Oh, Mini Win. Oh my God! Don't tell me you're another happy clapper, man. Anyways,
well, which Chris are you?
Oh wait,
What?
No, this is not. This is not. Oh, this is your Chris, I think.
Is that
Hold on.
you?
It is indeed.
It is.
Oh,
Oh.
Proves Finally. Loses his virginity.
Hey, this is a secret, man. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Anyways, Chris, welcome for the first time calling us now. But what did you make of that game? Me and you have gone head to head, having a few pints. By the way, amazing guy. This guy is War Chris, and he buys all the pints, which is good. But then I think his dad is charging me for them, so I don't know. We'll have to talk about that. But
we'll work that out.
We'll work that out. So what do you think about the game, mate?
I think it was a tactical genius masterstroke. I honestly do.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get us wrong. By the way, Joe Willock, I know he scored, but pointless and no running. And Ramsey is no athlete to a certain extent. My big problem today is Harvey Barnes.
Here we go.
Harvey
You're out
Barnes,
your mind,
the most
man.
selfish footballer there is.
How can you
Fantastic
say
finisher,
that?
but he's such a selfish player.
What? Because he missed?
No, not because he missed. It's because the balls he could have played and waited 2-3 seconds for the player back because he was trying to find something else for himself.
No chance, man. Look.
I'll let you conduct this conversation.
But listen. Go on.
It's been all season. He'll always look for the give and go, for the give yourself a chance. And if he can't get a chance, he'll try to give a pass somewhere, give a try pass somewhere and all that. But he's far too selfish. And defending towards the end of the game, he made Elanga look good. That's how bad he was at defending today. He didn't help Bailey out whatsoever. Do you not agree?
Well, now you're saying that Elanga was horrible. Like, Elanga, wasn't the best player.
No, Elanga wasn't horrible. I think he tried his arse off. He's just a very, very unintelligent footballer.
Well, I mean, you could have a point, yeah. As far as you don't have a point with Harvey Barnes. You're absolutely wrong with that. I mean, the dude has been saving our bacon left and right. At the least, we can show him some appreciation and some patience for him missing two, by the way, which you guys are counting one. I'm saying he missed 2 sitters tonight, and I don't know how. In another game, he doesn't miss them. Let's be fair. But had
it been quicker on the head, as opposed to thinking, what can I do myself? He could have laid that. Now when he played that ball to Baltimore, he had to play it back one more. That was a goal. Oh well, it was a shot on target. Maybe not call it a goal, but let's call it a shot on target. And that's been all season.
But isn't that a good thing that he's having the shots on target? Because you're one of the few players that is, and that's what problem. Nobody else is pulling the trigger.
Well, no, I get that as well. On the flip side, though, is when we're on the backs to the wall, he's doing absolutely nothing to help on that right side.
Which is
but when Elanga is doing more than you for doing that right hand side, that full defensive side on the right hand, it's all about him. He's got no bottle. He won't put his foot in, and we've seen that all season. At least Gordon will put his foot in.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Gordon's been great, but Gordon puts his foot in. He tries.
He was great tonight, and Gordon was great tonight.
He was, yeah. He was good. I wouldn't say great, but good. But the thing with Harvey Barnes is a great finisher, but I'm not having him getting the kind of plaudits and all that he is to, because when it comes to defending, he just sits there and just does absolutely nothing.
His job is not to defend, man. Let me wake you up from your nap. He's not a defender. His job is not to defend. He can help. He can do certain things, which, by the way, he did great the other game, playing on the right. He was helping out. He was running. But it's not his job is to. If he scores that goal tonight,
he was just standing there.
If he scores that goal,
he was doing absolutely nothing. Alanga done more today. Is a right. To be fair, Eddie Howe had Alanga pretty much covering Miley for the first half, which is why Alanga was nowhere to be seen in the first half. Don't get wrong. I think Alanga is probably the most brain dead footballer I've ever seen in my life. But at least he was trying. And Barnes just has got nothing. He won't put his foot in anywhere. He's such a lightweight. Even Joe Willock put more foot in than Barnes today, and you can't have that in the last game of a league phase of a Champions League. You can't have people pulling out. And there was only Byrne, Hall. Willock was. I know he scored the goal, but he was still lightweight. Ramsey tried a little bit harder. Megley had a little bit more, but after the penalty kind of stuff. But there was no fight there. There was no kind of sitting there get into them.
Was a super chat there, Christian? Dada, I have a brother. I always wanted a brother.
Is Andy Bell saying super chatting again? Thank you, Ray. Says sending as Chris is a gent.
This is a gent. I saw the last two letters and thought, right there.
There you go. No, Chris is top notch, by the way.
Yes,
top notch. So, but well, mate, listen, I disagree wholeheartedly with Harvey Barnes. You were wrong 100%. But it's just that you're not falling far from the tree here. But you did fall far from the tree on certain instances. You are better than your dad, which is good. You need to be more like your mom. She's an unbelievable person, by the way.
Anyway, gents, you're doing a great show. Enjoy. Keep doing it. All the best.
Lovely, mate. We'll stay talking. We'll stay in tune.
See you, bunny lad. Ta-ra.
See you, mate. See you later. There's Chris there. War Chris from Gosforth, of course. I knew it. When it said Gosforth, I'm like, that sounds
I didn't even recognize his voice at first.
No, I did.
I think he was disguising it like.
Yeah. Call us now. Have your say, folks. 0191-916-8864. Call us and have your say. Again, the game gives you hope for what's to come for Newcastle United, to be fair. And listen, it's not going to get easier, so we have to try to make it easier. Can we do that? It seems like we at times we can't. We just tonight it wasn't easy. That's for sure. But it was PSG, so we actually expected a butt whooping as opposed to what happened at the end of the game where they were against the ropes, and Luis Enrique knew about it. Yeah, exactly.
Just couldn't
bring
it up.
And we couldn't. That's why we should have done it.
Got an interesting one there from Audrey Fox saying auto-tune to auto-tune. So if you nickname NUFC Talk Radio auto-tune, you can get your auto-tune to auto-tune.
There you go. And again, you'll be listening to. We're trying to bring up as many shows with sensible people, and many different shows for you on radio, so you'll be able to listen 24/7 to everything Newcastle United, different voices, different perspectives. So it's going to be amazing. So just it's going to be a different experience than on YouTube. We're going to have more shows on there. You'll be able to watch everything though live and on demand if you are a member of the channel for $4.99. So it's basically. Listen, you're buying us a pint, and if you live in London, that's not even a pint. So, come on, that's it's not much. And help us out and continue to fund the channel. Michael says, well, for me, it's down to players when they cross the line, turning up and making their passes. But just for the bedwetters, a masterclass by Howe. There you go. War Captain Bruno, Eddie makes massive changes for tonight's match, but some fans are still having a go. I don't get some people, says War Captain Bruno. Steve Waldo, Tonali ran his butt off unseemly. Tonali does that job, and I know it's not pretty. It's not the part that catches your eye unless you know proper football and you're actually watching for that. Which Win will never have that skill. You know, that's the issue. That we want him to do this great.
Game.
Of course he did. Of course,
not as good as Willock and Ramsey tonight.
Because Willock and Ramsey do what the easy part is. Willock and Ramsey run up front and do what every kid. If you ask a kid that likes to play football, you ask him, "What do you want to be?" I want to be a striker. I want to be a winger. I want to score. That's what they want. But the hard work to keep the team together, it's unseen. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to be a goalkeeper. You know, when you're like, you want to be a goalkeeper? Nah. We put the big boned kids for the goalkeepers. You know what I mean? But no, big bone. The bones are thicker, so you put them in the goal. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to do that job. Center mid. Hey, Baron, do you want to be a center defensive midfielder? What? Too many words, man. No, I want to score. I want to be Gaza. I want to score. I want to be Shearer. That's what they want to be. But Tonali does a very important job in midfield that is unappreciated by people like you and your cronies. Rico says Ramsey was good apart from his final ball passing. I thought he was decent, to be fair. I mean, I thought he was good overall. Ronald Turnbull, they never gave us a handball penalty. They should have. That's true as well. Gavin Fuller, why take Willock off? Well, true as well. You know, we're going to be, but I think Bruno might play against Liverpool, to be fair. I think Bruno's going to play against Liverpool. War Captain Bruno, you're reading between the lines of what Eddie Howe said about loans. There's different ways of reading between those lines. You can't know what's going on behind the scenes. Toon there, it's impossible to be negative with that performance. Johnny NUFC there as well. The lads done us proud tonight, but me for one, it's not gonna paper over the cracks. Says Johnny. So what does that mean? Is he?
If it won 4-0, it wouldn't paper over the cracks for a lot of people.
Oh well, depends how you look at that one. The station will last 1 week if Win's on it. Get ready to be sued. There you go, mate. Tony, Chris isn't fat. He's rotund.
Pleasantly plump.
There you go. Michael Petit says consistency is what we lack. Great showing. Petit or Petit? I think it's Petit. Anyway, Petit, consistency is what we lack. Great showing tonight, but we have one good game and go missing. Liverpool away next. That won 6.
Yeah, they won 6-0 the day against Cairo.
They did? Oh, man, that's insane. Just a Jordy says, I wasn't expecting much today, especially with the changes, but also the first half. In the first half, but they stepped up, and we could have nicked it at the end. I don't know, it could have been
let's turn that into a positive. Liverpool just beat Karabakh 6-0, and we could be playing them in the playoffs.
We're gonna play him. We're gonna play him and see what the crack is. But I'm sure we're gonna play them. Well, I don't know.
I'd rather play them than Monaco, certainly.
No doubt about that. And we
I don't know where the Bruno
happens.
derby came from. Like, how was it a Bruno derby?
Didn't Bruno play in Monaco?
No, played for Lyon.
Oh, what? Did he play for Olympique Lyon? I thought he played for Monaco. My bad.
I think so.
Yeah, Bruno, I've never seen him in the Olympic. Oh, maybe he did. Yeah, maybe he did. Anyway. Yeah, he did play for Lyon. Exactly. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, good stuff there. Last super chat there. Waza says, "Is that Guzzy toilet import? What are you drinking, Win?" He's knackered, man.
Oh, Chris is a Guinness guy.
It's very much a Guinness. No, but he wasn't talking about him. Talking about you. What are you drinking?
Oh no! Well, I finished me brown. Now I'm back on the monster now.
And you call yourself a Newcastle supporter. Get a grip. That's why, because I don't follow Lyon or Monaco. But actually, if I had a team in France, I have a favorite team in every country, although I don't follow them really. But Olympique Lyon is certainly my team. We got a last caller here, Jordan calling us. Jordan, how are you, buddy?
I'm good.
Hey,
nice to hear from you, man. Nice to hear from you. So, what do you think about the game?
Absolutely amazing.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But were you worried after the first 20 minutes?
Oh, yes, I was a little bit.
I know I was.
Yeah, I was very worried. But yeah.
Brilliant the way we turned it round, I thought.
Absolutely.
Says a lot for the spirit in the camp. It says a lot for the integrity of the players for me.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, that referee was dreadful.
Okay.
Again.
Again.
Yeah. It wasn't the same referee, to be fair, but
about the referee.
You've been Eddie Howe out, and you've been all over the place, Jordan.
I'm in.
You're back in.
You're in, you're out. You're shaking all about. Go on, mate.
Yeah, so, I mean, bring on Liverpool.
There you go.
At the weekend. If we win that, I'll be happy.
Yeah, well, they've had a good result today, obviously, but will that have them riding on the crest of a wave? Possibly, but everybody gave us no chance today, and people are giving us no chance at the weekend. Let's just go and prove them wrong again, because how many times have Newcastle done that over the years? And I said this before the game, every time when Newcastle are written off, somehow they pull something out the bag and we get the job done.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I was shocked about the team lineup, to be honest. I thought Bruno would have been back. Having him on the bench was...
Yeah, I think everybody, when we saw the pictures of him training on the pitch, I don't think there was many people thought he wouldn't play.
But what's a game?
Yeah, what a game, mate. What a game.
We
shall see what happens. We shall see what happens.
Game anyway.
Well, yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah. That's true. That's very true. That's very true. And we shall see what happens, of course, against Liverpool. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you for calling us, mate. Appreciate you. Have a good one.
Yes.
Thanks, mate. There, that was Gordon there, ladies and gents. Listen, we got to call it a day, but that was a good game. We'll be back again tomorrow on YouTube. The Jack Cunningham Show at midday UK, and we'll see his reaction, of course, and what he has to say. Maybe some information from his colleagues at TalkSport. You never know, but you can hear him here. You can see him and watch him, or hear him, or listen to him on the radio as well at the same time, 12 p.m. UK. The radio.
Oh no, that's Friday's press. I beg your pardon.
Yeah. The presser, of course, we got the live presser reaction around 10 a.m. and after that at 11 a.m. the Champions League draw. But you can also listen to us 24/7 on rotation on NUFC Talk Radio.com, NUFCRadio.com, NUFC Talk TV, wherever you want to go. We're in the same place. Wherever you get your audio listening platforms, your radios, you can do that. And as of February 1st on DAB in Newcastle upon Tyne. There you go. Stay tuned, ladies and gents. We'll see you all on the next one. Away the lad.
You are listening to NUFC Talk Radio, the voice of the Toon Army. Live daily on the website, on YouTube, and on every online radio directory. NUFC Talk, the voice of the Toon Army.